You've wasted over $2,000 on anti-aging products that don't work, and 3 of them are actively making your skin worse. I'm about to show you the exact 12 Sephora products dermatologists call complete frauds, the 12 affordable alternatives with 50 years of clinical proof, and the laboratory test that destroyed La Mer's $380 miracle cream by proving it's identical to $11 Nivea. 1. Dr. Barbara Sturm Hyaluronic Serum. $300 for water and salt. That's Dr. Barbara Sturm Hyaluronic Serum, and cosmetic chemists are shaking their heads at what might be the most brazen markup in the entire beauty industry. For $300 per 30 milliliters, you're getting a simple humectant blend of water, sodium hyaluronate, and purslane ferment. The raw material cost? Negligible. What your skin truly needs at 60 and beyond. Peptides to support structure, barrier lipids to lock in moisture, stabilized activities that stimulate genuine repair. Sturm's formula contains none of these at meaningful levels. Dermatologists warn that low molecular weight hyaluronic acid can actually trigger inflammatory pathways if not properly stabilized, and this product offers no protective complexes. Cosmetic chemists confirm that identical hydration metrics can be achieved with $15 clinical brand serums. But if you want actual collagen synthesis and wrinkle relaxation without the luxury tax, there's a serum dermatologists call the Peptide Powerhouse. The ordinary multi-peptide plus HA serum costs $19.90 and delivers what Sturm's formula never could. Matrixyl 3000, Matrixyl Synth 6, Syn-Ake peptide complexes, all backed by clinical research showing genuine reduction in dynamic wrinkles and improved elasticity. Clinical studies show Matrixyl reduces wrinkle depth by up to 38% in 8 weeks, meaning you'll see visible results in 2 months, not 2 years, of hoping luxury packaging equals luxury results. While Sturm charges for a doctor title and purslane mythology, The Ordinary provides the exact same humectant base plus high-profile peptides that actually promote collagen synthesis. You're getting 15 times the anti-aging technology for 93% less money. That's $280 saved on a single product, enough to buy an entire routine of effective alternatives. That's not a bargain. That's proof the luxury skincare industry has been lying to you for decades. 2. Crème de la Mer. A viral laboratory test just destroyed the most sacred product in luxury skincare. When scientists compared $380 Crème de la Mer to $11 Nivea cream, the hydration results were identical, perfectly matched. Regimen Lab conducted independent testing that luxury brands never wanted you to see. The same lab trusted by cosmetic chemists to expose industry formulation secrets. Both creams delivered an 11 to 12% increase in skin hydration. Both produced exactly negative 16% reduction in transepidermal water loss. The prestigious Miracle Broth, that fermented kelp extract La Mer has built an empire on, performed no better than Nivea's basic formula. Look past the heritage marketing, and what remains is shockingly ordinary. Mineral oil, petroleum, microcrystalline wax, lanolin alcohol. These are the cheapest emollients in cosmetic formulation. What's absent from La Mer's base is any modern barrier repair ratio. No ceramides in the 3:1:1 proportion dermatologists know actually rebuilds compromised skin. But here's what dermatologists actually recommend instead, and it costs 85% less. Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Cream costs $54 and contains the exact 3:1:1 ratio of ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids that dermatological trials have proven increases skin lipids by over 20% in 4 weeks. The 3% peptide solution provides genuine structural support. Independent testing shows it improves barrier strength in 30 minutes, meaning your skin starts repairing itself during your morning coffee, not after months of expensive disappointment. This delivers measurable transformation where La Mer delivers heritage theatre. La Mer charges 7 times more for a formula that science proved works no better than drugstore moisturizer. When laboratory evidence exposes luxury as theatre, it's time to stop paying for the performance. But if you think overpriced kelp is bad, wait until you see what happens when chemically inert precious metals get marketed as anti-aging miracles. 3. Peter Thomas Roth 24K Gold Mask. Gold is chemically inert. At the particle sizes used in cosmetics, it cannot penetrate your skin barrier, cannot influence collagen synthesis, and cannot repair cellular damage. So why are you paying $85 for it? Peter Thomas Roth 24K Gold Mask promises pure luxury lift, firming, and anti-aging radiance. But cosmetic chemistry audits reveal the truth luxury brands desperately hide. The immediate glow you see is not gold-working magic. It's mica and titanium dioxide, light-reflecting minerals creating an optical illusion. The tightening sensation you feel is drying polymers physically contracting as they set, shrink-wrapping your face for a few hours before the effect vanishes completely. What this mask is missing: any active resurfacing agent with published clinical evidence. If you want genuine cellular turnover instead of visual theatre, dermatologists point to professional-grade chemical exfoliation. Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads cost $92 and provide what gold never could. A potent blend of alpha-hydroxy acids, including glycolic, lactic, malic, citric, and mandelic acids, plus beta-hydroxy salicylic acid, retinol, and green tea extract. The two-step neutralizing system prevents the irritation that makes other chemical peels impossible for mature skin. Within 2 weeks of consistent use, you'll notice a smoother texture and more even tone. Actual transformation you can see and feel, not a temporary shimmer that washes off at bedtime. Inert precious metals versus functional acid delivery. One creates a temporary illusion, the other produces measurable transformation. But if you think gold is bad, wait until you see what happens when commodity chemicals get rebranded as prestige skincare. If you're realizing right now that you've been overpaying for products that don't work, or worse, products that are chemically useless, subscribe to this channel. Every week, I expose the beauty industry's biggest scams and show you the evidence-based alternatives that actually deliver results. Don't let them fool you again. 4. Tower 28. SOS Spray $28 for a repackaged medical supply. Tower 28's SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray is a 3-ingredient solution you can buy at the pharmacy for $7 under a different name. The sole active ingredient is 0.015% hypochlorous acid. That's it. Hypochlorous acid is a legitimate antimicrobial used in wound care, and it does naturally fight bacteria while reducing chronic inflammation without disrupting the skin barrier. The science behind it is real, but here's what Tower 28 doesn't want you to discover. This exact molecule, at this exact concentration, is sold as generic wound wash in every pharmacy's first aid section. Skin Smart Antimicrobial Spray contains the identical 0.015% hypochlorous acid formulation for $7 to $10. The chemical composition is indistinguishable. What you're paying $28 for isn't superior formulation or proprietary enhancement. You're paying for clean beauty lifestyle branding, minimalist packaging, and a Sephora shelf placement. The science behind hypochlorous acid is legitimate. Paying quadruple the price for clean beauty lifestyle branding is not. Generic pharmacy wound wash provides the exact same antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory benefits Tower 28 charges a premium for. Same molecule, same concentration, same soothing relief for menopausal skin sensitization and rosacea. Your inflamed reactive skin gets the same healing whether you spend $7 or $28. The only difference is the bottle design and the marketing story you're being sold. When commodity chemicals get repackaged as prestige skincare, your wallet suffers while your skin gets nothing extra. 5. Dr. Barbara Sturm, The Better Bee. 2,500%. That's how much Dr. Barbara Sturm marks up one of the cheapest ingredients in skincare. Niacinamide costs pennies per gram in bulk. She charges $160 for it. Dr. Barbara Sturm. The Better Be Niacinamide Serum costs $160 for what cosmetic chemists confirm is a commodity ingredient available in bulk for pennies per gram. Niacinamide, also known as vitamin B3, is extraordinarily stable, easy to formulate, and widely available. While Sturm includes minor additives like ectoin and marine plankton extract, clinical audits confirm these do not substantively change the performance enough to justify charging 2,500% more than formulations using pure niacinamide. If you want niacinamide that actually works harder for your mature skin, there's a serum that doubles the concentration for a fraction of the cost. The Inky List Niacinamide Serum costs $10 and contains 10% niacinamide compared to Sturm's 5%. Double the concentration. $150 saved. Published research confirms 10% niacinamide delivers optimal results for fading hyperpigmentation and smoothing texture. Results you'll start seeing in weeks, not the months you'd waste waiting for Sturm's underdosed formula to maybe work. When a stable, inexpensive ingredient gets wrapped in prestige packaging and medical authority, you're not paying for better skincare. You're paying for the privilege of being deceived. And that deception is about to get dangerous. 6. Guerlain Orchidée Imperial. $455. Denatured alcohol, heavy fragrance. Guerlain's Orchidée Imperial. The cream isn't just overpriced. It's actively accelerating the aging process it claims to reverse. This cream costs between $455 and $510 and markets itself with cellular respiration technology utilizing orchid extracts to combat hypoxia and reverse 12 signs of aging. But dermatological audits reveal a formulation that prioritizes cosmetic elegance over biological safety. The cream relies on high concentrations of denatured alcohol, which disrupts the lipid bilayer over time. Heavy fragrance compounds increase oxidative stress. What dermatologists warn about most urgently is inflammaging, chronic low-grade inflammation that actually accelerates cellular senescence. Guerlain's formula creates the exact inflammatory environment that speeds visible aging. What mature skin needs isn't orchid mythology wrapped in prestige pricing. It needs scientifically researched complexes targeting the internal support structures where sagging actually begins. Shiseido Vital Perfection Uplifting and Firming Advanced Cream costs $146 and delivers what Guerlain never could. Decades of Japanese skin science researching the exact mechanisms of elasticity loss. The proprietary VP8 complex and Kurenai TrueLift complex target skin's structural foundation for visible lifting without inflammatory ingredients sabotaging your results. Within 8 weeks of consistent use, you'll notice improved facial contours and jawline definition. Real lifting from rebuilt structure, not temporary tightness from alcohol evaporation. When a cream costs triple digits but damages your barrier, luxury becomes liability. We're halfway through, and the pattern is clear. Doctor names, exotic ingredients, prestige packaging, all hiding cheap formulas, or worse, ingredients that damage mature skin. You've seen $380 La Mer work no better than $11 Nivea, chemically inert gold, marketed as anti-aging magic, and niacinamide, marked up 2,500%. Most disturbing, Guerlain charging over $450 for a cream that accelerates inflammaging. The beauty industry has been exploiting your trust, counting on you not knowing that laboratory testing exposes luxury as ordinary, and that prestige pricing means nothing. What's coming is even more infuriating. Products formulated for teenagers, preservation systems that grow bacteria, and pseudoscience that's biologically impossible. 7. Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner. This product was formulated for the Sephora Kids demographic. The acid concentrations are intentionally weak. The fragrance is synthetic watermelon, and mature women are buying it because of viral TikTok hype, expecting professional-grade exfoliation. Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner costs $34 and claims to hydrate and unclog pores using gentle PHA and BHA acids. But ingredient analyses reveal it doesn't contain actual salicylic acid. Instead, it relies on gentler derivatives: betaine salicylate and willow bark extract. The acid concentrations are notoriously weak, designed for teenage skin that doesn't need aggressive exfoliation. This acts more as heavily fragranced hydrating water than a functional exfoliant capable of addressing the texture issues, congestion, and dullness that plague mature skin. If you want actual chemical exfoliation that delivers visible radiance and plumping without teenage gimmicks, there's a lactic acid treatment dermatologists call the gold standard. Sunday Riley Good Jeans lactic acid treatment costs $85 and contains high-purity, pharmaceutical-grade lactic acid. Lactic acid is a larger alpha-hydroxy acid molecule, making it gentler on mature skin than glycolic acid while offering significant humectant moisture-binding properties. Good Jeans provides immediate visible radiance, genuine plumping, and actual chemical exfoliation that transforms texture. Within 1 week of nightly use, you'll wake up to noticeably smoother, more luminous skin. The kind of glow that comes from real cellular turnover, not glittery fruit water sitting on your face. Weak fruit water versus pharmaceutical-grade acid. One was designed for TikTok teens. The other targets legitimate aging concerns. Drop a comment right now and tell me, which scam shocked you the most so far? Was it the 2,500% markup on niacinamide? The $450 cream that accelerates aging? Or the fact that $380 La Mer is identical to $11 Nivea? Let me know below. And if you've wasted money on any of these products, you're not alone. Thousands of women have been deceived by this industry. 8. La Mer Regenerating Serum. La Mer wants $445 for peptides. The same peptides in a $20 serum at the drugstore. Identical molecules. 20 times the price. The regenerating serum costs $445 for 30 milliliters and claims to rapidly diminish lines and wrinkles using miracle broth and marine ferments. But cosmetic chemistry reveals this is extreme prestige pricing for active ingredients that are increasingly common and inexpensive. The primary anti-aging drivers are peptides like acetyl hexapeptide 8, commonly marketed as Botox in a jar. While this peptide is effective at temporarily relaxing the appearance of expression lines, it's available in drugstore and mid-range serums for a fraction of La Mer's cost. What's absent is any proprietary molecular breakthrough that justifies charging $445. But wasting money is one thing. What you're about to see is dangerous. The technology La Mer charges hundreds for. It's delivered in a stabilized formula by a brand that costs less than a nice dinner. The ordinary multipeptide plus HA serum costs $19.90 to $33.80 and targets multiple visual signs of aging simultaneously. Matrixyl 3000, Matrixyl Syntha 6, and Synake peptide complexes provide identical biological utility in a stabilized hyaluronic acid base. Published studies confirm these peptide complexes improve skin firmness and reduce expression line depth with consistent use, delivering the exact wrinkle-smoothing results La Mer promises, but for over $400 less. Same peptide technology, same wrinkle-relaxing mechanism, 95% lower price. When one serum costs $20 and another costs over $400 for the same peptides, you're not paying for better science. You're paying for kelp mythology and prestige theatre. 9. Murad Renewing Cleanser. You're washing expensive peptides down the drain. Literally. Murad's Renewing Cream Cleanser costs $36 and includes anti-aging actives that rinse off your face within 60 seconds, never having time to penetrate your skin. Murad Renewing Cream Cleanser claims to be an anti-aging cleanser infused with peptides to restore youthful skin. But incorporating expensive anti-aging activities like peptides or vitamin C into wash-off cleansers is scientifically inefficient and wasteful. Cosmetic audits emphasize that peptides require significant contact time to penetrate the stratum corneum. Clinical studies show peptides need at least several minutes of skin contact to begin absorption. Because cleansers are rinsed off within 30 to 60 seconds, consumers literally wash their expensive activities down the sink before those molecules have any opportunity to penetrate. What a cleanser should do is cleanse without stripping your barrier. Save the expensive activities for products that stay on your face. Tatcha, the Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser, costs $40 and focuses entirely on gentle barrier-safe cleansing and non-stripping exfoliation. Rice powder provides physical exfoliation, while rice enzymes offer chemical exfoliation. The pH-balanced wash preserves the mature lipid barrier, leaving skin feeling plumped and soft rather than tight and compromised. So your face feels comfortable and hydrated after cleansing, not stripped and screaming for moisturizer. Instead of flushing peptides down the sink, invest that money in serums and treatments that remain on your skin long enough to actually work. 10. Clean at Sephora retinols. The clean beauty movement is ruining retinol. By demonizing safe, effective preservatives and relying on essential oils instead, these formulas grow bacteria, develop mold, and oxidize before you finish the bottle. Clean at Sephora retinols represent a category-wide warning for mature skin. As cosmetic chemist Michelle Wong has documented, the clean movement demonizes highly effective, safe traditional preservatives like parabens and phenoxyethanol, which have decades of safety data backing their use. Retinol is an inherently unstable molecule that degrades rapidly when exposed to air, light, and microbial contamination. Clean retinols often rely on essential oils as natural preservatives, but these are highly prone to oxidation themselves and far less effective at preventing microbial growth. The lack of robust preservation gives these products a shelf life of only 3 to 6 months, risking bacterial growth, mold development, and severe skin irritation before you've finished using the product. Retinol is already challenging for mature skin. What you need is intelligent stabilization and sterile packaging, not essential oil preservation that creates more problems than it solves. Paula's Choice Clinical 1% Retinol treatment costs $65 and utilizes an intelligently stabilized, slow-release delivery system, ensuring the active reaches deeper skin layers without surface-level irritation. 1% retinol is combined with peptides and ceramides in sterile, airless pump packaging that maintains retinol integrity from first use to last. The robust formulation prevents the mold, bacterial contamination, and oxidation that plague clean alternatives. Over 12 weeks of consistent use, you'll see measurable wrinkle reduction and improved skin density. The transformation retinol is supposed to deliver when it's actually preserved properly and stays potent throughout the bottle. Natural doesn't mean safe when your retinol is growing bacteria. If you have friends or family members using clean retinol products right now, send them this video immediately. They need to know their retinol might be growing bacteria and mold because natural preservatives can't stabilize the formula. This isn't just about wasting money. This is about preventing skin damage and infections from contaminated products. Share this with every woman who deserves to know what the clean beauty movement won't tell them. 11. Plant stem cell serums. Stem cells must be alive to function as stem cells. By the time plant stem cells are processed into a cosmetic formula and sit on a shelf, they're no longer living. This entire category is built on a biologically impossible premise. Plant-derived stem cell serums, including products like Angela Caglia Stem Cell Growth Serum, claim to rejuvenate human skin and reverse aging using plant stem cells. But this relies on a fundamentally flawed premise that cosmetic chemists have been trying to expose for years. Stem cells must be living, viable cellular structures to perform their regenerative functions. By the time plant stem cells are extracted, processed into a cosmetic formula, preserved, bottled, shipped, and stored on shelves for months, they are completely inactive. While these serums may offer basic botanical antioxidant benefits from plant extracts, they physically cannot recode or regenerate human skin cells, as marketing campaigns aggressively suggest. Instead of pseudoscience wrapped in laboratory language, what your barrier needs is a cream formulated to mimic the actual lipid composition of healthy human skin. Dieu Instant Angel Lipid-Rich Barrier Repair cream costs $45 and is explicitly formulated with biomimetic lipids that mirror natural skin structure. It provides deep clinical hydration without the greasy finish of older occlusives or the false promises of inactive plant cells. The biomimetic formulation works with your skin's natural repair mechanisms rather than making impossible regeneration claims. Within 2 weeks of consistent use, you'll notice your skin holding moisture better and feeling more resilient, because you're finally giving it the lipids it actually needs instead of botanical theatre. When the core premise is biologically impossible, no amount of futuristic marketing can make it true. 12. Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum. Clear glass bottle. That's the fatal flaw destroying Tatcha's $89 Violet C Brightening Serum before you ever use it. Vitamin C is highly sensitive to light, and light exposure through clear packaging causes rapid degradation. Tatcha Violet C Brightening Serum costs $89 and contains 20% vitamin C plus 10% alpha-hydroxy acids, promising radiant glass skin. But the fatal flaw is immediately visible. Tatcha packages this serum in a clear glass bottle. Vitamin C, specifically L-ascorbic acid, is notoriously photosensitive. Exposure to light through transparent packaging causes rapid photodegradation and oxidation, turning the clear liquid orange or brown. Once oxidized into dehydroascorbic acid, vitamin C loses its efficacy and can actually promote free radical damage on your skin rather than fighting it. The luxury aesthetic of heavy glass bottles appeals to older consumers desperate to fade severe sun damage and age spots. But that beautiful bottle is sabotaging the product's effectiveness from the moment it's manufactured. The solution isn't avoiding vitamin C, it's choosing a brand that understands the chemistry well enough to protect the molecule from light and oxygen. Drunk Elephant Sea Firmer Fresh Day Serum costs $79 and protects the unstable molecule through a deconstructed delivery system. Following a 2020 lawsuit regarding formula similarities, Drunk Elephant changed the product so consumers mix the powder and liquid themselves. 15% L-ascorbic acid, 0.5% ferulic acid, and 1% vitamin E are kept in opaque, airtight pump packaging. By having you activate the formula upon first use, Drunk Elephant ensures the antioxidant remains at peak potency for up to 6 months, vastly outperforming Tatcha's light-exposed formulation. Within 4 weeks of daily use, you'll see measurable improvement in brightness, tone, and photo damage markers. The kind of transformation that only happens when your vitamin C is actually stable enough to work, instead of oxidizing in a pretty bottle. When your vitamin C oxidizes in a beautiful bottle, aesthetics defeat efficacy. If this video saved you from wasting hundreds of dollars on products that don't work, or helped you discover the affordable alternatives that actually do, I'd be grateful if you'd subscribe to this channel. Every week, I break down the science behind beauty and wellness claims so you can make informed decisions about your skin, your health, and your money. You've just saved yourself thousands of dollars and years of using products that damage your skin. The beauty industry has been counting on you not knowing that laboratory tests expose luxury as theatre, that commodity ingredients get marked up 2,000%, and that some formulas actually accelerate aging. But now you know, you're no longer their target. You're their worst nightmare, an informed consumer who can't be manipulated by doctor names, prestige packaging, or marine mythology. Share this video with every woman who deserves to know the truth. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.